Howdy. I'm Reverend Jason Moreno, the pastor at Christ Memorial Lutheran Church in Houston, Texas. And there's a question today. Why hasn't God shown us any visible signs in today's world? Wouldn't it be easier for people to believe if we could actually see him? And that's a fair question. Throughout the Bible, God sometimes gave people remarkable signs. Moses saw the burning bush. Israel saw the Red Sea parted. Jesus performed miracles, healed the sick, and even raised the dead. There are also people today who sincerely believe that they have experienced something miraculous. And we shouldn't assume that every extraordinary experience is false just because we haven't experienced it ourselves. But Christianity doesn't require a miraculous experience as proof of faith. In fact, the Bible shows us that seeing miracles doesn't automatically produce faith. People witnessed Jesus' miracles and still rejected him. The problem isn't simply that we lack enough spectacular evidence. God has chosen to make himself known in another way. He has revealed himself through his word and, most clearly, through Jesus Christ. The greatest sign that God has given us is not a mysterious experience, but the death and resurrection of his Son. Jesus told Thomas, who was given the opportunity to see and touch the risen Christ, "Blessed are those who have not seen and yet have believed." We can be thankful when God gives someone an extraordinary experience, but we don't have to chase signs or wonder whether our faith is genuine because we haven't witnessed something miraculous. God has already given us what we need: Christ, his word, and his promises. And yet perhaps there is another kind of sign God gives the world through us. When we forgive someone who has wronged us, show compassion to someone who is hurting, serve someone who cannot repay us, or love someone who seems difficult to love, we embody the grace we have received from Christ. In a world marked by selfishness, division, and brokenness, that kind of love can seem almost miraculous. We cannot make someone believe by the way we live. Faith comes through hearing the word of Christ. But our lives can point people toward the one who has changed us. Perhaps the miracle someone needs to see is not God appearing in the sky, but the grace of God becoming visible in his people. God has promised to meet us in his word of forgiveness, his baptismal grace, and his body and blood in which we commune together, where he continues to give us Christ. And then he sends us back into the world to let that miraculous grace be seen through us.